everybody. Today, we are going to talk about how you and your child can work on exercises to develop your eye to actually see a person's aura. So, yes, it does take a lot of practice. Now, there are some children who are able to see colors and aura without these exercises. But, however, if your child is interested in seeing the aura of somebody, here are some great exercises. And again, you and your child can do this together. So, what you will need to do on the training exercise number one, you will need a white background. It will just be, a white wall if you have white paint or close to it. And the lighting needs to be more natural lighting. Then, what they need to do is you can put your hand approximately 12 inches from the wall. And then, when you do that, what you need to do is focus eyes on top of your middle finger up here, kind of just right past that. And you want to stare for that spot for 15 to 30 seconds. All right. Now, as you develop it, you should see a fuzzy haze surrounding the fingers and also in between the fingers. So once the child sees the haze right above that middle finger, then you can go down and see actually the haze between the fingers. And I'm actually seeing mine right now because the background on the screen is white. So what is amazing in itself, you will be able to see this hand right here, and you can see the haze that's around. It does not have any color on it. Now, some people never will see colors, and it's okay. Sometimes you can feel what color that somebody actually has in their aura. Okay, so here is a hand where you can see around the fingers and in between the fingers. And this is what I actually see. I've never really actually had seen colors. Now, there was a time where I was working and we were in a staff meeting and my boss was presenting something, and all of a sudden I actually saw rainbow colors just shoot from his head, and I'm trying to pay attention, and all of a sudden I see a rainbow just leave his head. I'm going, what was that? And so I looked around the room to see if anybody else saw it, and they did not. So you just never know. Once you start training your eyes to look at these auras, it becomes very fascinating. Okay, so let me show you training exercise 2. Now, this is something that you can do at any time, and this is actually a lot of fun. So what you do is you will need a white background, okay? A white background, and you get your two fingers together. And the energy, your aura around that will start to spread like a string as you move your fingers apart. So as I do that, I'm going to do, and you want to do it very slow in the beginning, and you may not be able to see that string, but it's very hazy. And you move your fingers like this in between. And once you see it, it is amazing. Then you can kind of move it around and do different things with it. And it does take practice, but you have to kind of look past your fingers and then in between them. But you will see as you move your fingers apart that string that is in between them. So let's go ahead and go to exercise 3. Okay, so this will be a lot of fun for you and your children, especially after you've done the first 2 and you actually look at trees. And when you look at the trees, and you can see this picture right here, you look kind of up above it and you can see around it, but especially up on top, you'll be able to see a little haze on top of the tree, which is so fascinating. Once you get the hang of it, it really, it kind of soothes you once you figure it out. Let me show you another picture of a tree. This one, you can kind of see a little bit of haze around it. It's kind of a cloudy day. And so you can see the haze around the tree leaves. And I love to do it right before the sun goes down. You can also see the aura of a tree very clearly. All right, now training eyes exercise number 4. You will again need a white background, and you can have your child stand against the wall so that you can practice. But for your children to develop, you need to stand against the wall, okay, approximately 12 inches from the wall. focus your eyes right above the person's head for about 15 to 30 seconds, just like what you did with the hands, okay? You should begin to see a fuzzy haze around the person's head. And I actually found this picture, and I found this very interesting. Let me show you this picture. Oh, sorry, wrong one. All right, so this picture shows that she's got a background. She's not as close to the wall as you need to whenever you practice. But and it could also be the sunlight, but that's kind of what it looks like. You kind of can see the haze around her head. And then as you train your eyes, you'll be able to see it all around her body. Now, for the children who are able to see, or different color of auras. This is actually in the book at the very back of the book. And so I wanted to go ahead and include it here so that it will make sense to you. So if your child is actually able to see the colors and your colors kind of radiate out, and it may change, like your aura color may be different on top than it is on bottom. And so your child can color the outline of the auras with markers. So whatever they see that surrounds the person. And really, you can also research this different shapes of auras will also tell you a lot about the person. So if the person is not healthy, you will actually have gaps in the aura and without any color if you see lots of colors. So again, hopefully this exercise will help you and your child develop the eye, the vision. You need to know what you're looking for. And once it develops, then hopefully the colors will come. But if not, that's just something that you can work with intuitively with the different colors. And then the child needs to decide, well, what does the color red mean to me? What does that mean for a person whenever I see a person that has a red aura? All right, as always, many blessings, and I hope this exercises helps you and your child.